What's up, gang? Kawaii50 here to talk to you about the Fate Extra remake. Yes, the PSP cult classic Fate Extra is going to be getting a remake for the current generation of consoles. Info is scarce, but there is info, and we can definitely make some comparisons ourselves. So that's what we're going to be doing today in today's video. Be sure to go ahead and like and subscribe if you found this video interesting. Now, as far as the info we got, we are actually getting more info at 20 military time, that is, Japan Standard Time, about the Fate Extra remake. The VTuber Rin at the very end of the Fate Extra remake announcement did announce that to us, so be on the lookout on the Webosphere for any extra info we have. As far as what we've got for the Fate Extra remake itself, no information on a current platform release, but I'm pretty sure the PlayStation 4, the PC, and possibly even the Nintendo Switch are very good bets to place. All of those systems would be very popular ways to get the Fate Extra remake into the hands of the public. So, any of those three get announced, let me tell you, I called it here. Now, let's take a look at some comparisons, because this remake is actually looking fairly substantial in comparison to a couple of other simple HD reskins we've seen of other games in the past. Let's just take a look at the way the Master wanders around the school, because it is far different compared to what we had in the previous Fate Extra. You can see here in the previous Fate Extra, you know, fixed camera angles, just a general, I'd say, Resident Evil style motion we've got of the character wandering around the school. In the Fate Extra remake, we've got a nice over-the-shoulder perspective, and you're just going to be using the camera to follow your master when you're wandering both the school as well as the Dungeons of Seraph. Speaking of the Dungeons of Seraph, we did get a look at how combat is going to play out. Combat looks like it's going to be very similar to the previous incarnation. The previous incarnation is hailed by a lot of players as sort of an advanced rock, paper, scissors game with a visual novel story wrapped around it. Looks like we're getting the same thing, the three different types of attacks in there, but it looks like they are sort of advertising which attacks are effective here on the enemies themselves, rather than advertising them in a top-down menu like you saw when we played that previous Fate Extra footage. So that actually looks like a substantial UI improvement, and as you can tell, of course, the animations look absolutely beautiful. Wada Arco's art style is being shown off in spades here. I wouldn't be surprised if they lifted some of these assets directly from Fate Extella Link when they were creating this game. It just looks gorgeous. And we did get video confirmation of two servants. Of course, you've got Nero showing off the combat expertise, but on top of that, we do have Nameless, Emiya basically, but Nameless, different incarnation of him, different timeline. I'm not going to go into the intricacies of it for when you eventually play the game yourself, but Nameless is here. We got to see Unlimited Blade Works, and a lot of people are very excited about how that Noble Phantasm is being represented in this game. We did not get any confirmation that Tamamo no Mai is going to be in the game yet, but honestly, Tamamo, with how popular she is, with how integral her mode is to Fate Extra, with the popularity of the manga she's in, Fate Extra CCC Foxtail, it's guaranteed that she's going to be in it. We just haven't seen any gameplay of her yet. I wouldn't be surprised if when they reveal some stuff on the July 22nd stream that we get actual confirmation of Tamamo, maybe some gameplay of Tamamo, maybe her Noble Phantasm. Any of those would be super cool. And I really wish I had more info for you. Unfortunately, that is pretty much all we've got announced right now. Info is sparse, so that's why this video isn't going to be super duper long. But I want to know what you are looking forward to in the Fate Extra remake down in the comments below. Maybe if there's any improvements you'd like to see in Fate Extra's remake. I know it's a pipe dream, but Fate Extra CCC did have a fourth Gilgamesh route. If I got a Gilgamesh route in this remake, I would be super excited, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But you all just gotta let me dream. And remember, gang, if this sells well, maybe we'll finally get Fate Extra CCC over here in the States, but a remake, obviously. But I would love to see that anyways. I hope you're all having a phenomenal day, and I'll see ya in the next one.